Hi guys, today we're coming to look at our final part of enlargement, and that is to do with negative enlargements. Now these are possibly the most counterintuitive. Now previously we've looked at the distance from the centre of enlargement to the point, and then if it's been a scale factor of 2 we've doubled that distance, or if it's been a scale factor of half we've halved that distance. And that's been a constant way of doing things, looking at the distance from the scale factor, from the centre of enlargement to a corner or a vertex, and then deciding what do we multiply it by? So we multiply it by 2, by a half, by a third, by 3, all those numbers depending on what the question told us. Now this one tells us to enlarge by a scale factor of -2. So I want to take this distance here and I want to multiply it by -2. So if I think about it, if it was 4 from here to here, if I times that by -2, that would make me -8. Now where does that go? In common sense, it makes us go in this direction to here. And if it was 2 up, so I've gone 4 along and then 2 up, so it goes 8 back, because I'm scale factor of -2, and then 4 down, you can see that it's come out down here. And if I join these points together, you can see that I've gone in the opposite direction to where the centre of enlargement is. So previously our rays have gone out like that. This time they're sort of coming back and through. So this point here is 2, 4, 6, 8, 2. So if I double that and make it negative, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, that would be here. And then 2 down would be 4 down. You can see that they would join there like that. So I've got there and there. And this point here, the final point is going to be along this line somewhere. So 4 along, so I would have to double that, make it negative. So that's -8. And then I can really just follow my line to help me pick out where it is. So my enlargement is here. So let's just recap that again. So where this here went 4 along and then 2 up. To get to the enlargement, I need to go -8 and then 2 down, -4. So you can see that I've done 4 times -2 to give -8 for the x's, for the x direction, and I've done 2 times -2 to give -4 in the y direction. And if I was to have a look at another point here, let's have a look at this point, that's gone 4, and then up here I've gone 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So in my x direction I've done 4 times -2 to give me -8 again, which is what we would expect. And 10 times -2 would be -20. So this is the x direction. This is the y direction. So 10 times -2 would give me -20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Well, it should have ended up down here. I wasn't far out. You get a bit of leeway on a drawn one in an exam. But that's the idea. Okay, so traditionally we measure this distance and then we'll double it on the other side, but I think it's a good idea thinking about the x and y separately. Now on this question over here, I need to enlarge by a scale factor of -1 about a different point. So I've got the point 5 minus 2, so I've drawn that there, and I've drawn my lines going through it. Let's have a look at that one, and then have a look at this one. Sorry, I'm going to have to lean over so I can see it well. Okay, so they've all gone through the point 5 minus 2, and now I've got a scale factor of -1. So if I'm going from here to this point, I'm going 4 up and 2 back. So that 2 back, if I type, so I'm going in a negative direction already. So if I times that by -2, by -1, it means I need to go 2 in the positive direction, and then because it was 4 back there, so that ends up there. So here, this one goes 3 along and 4 up, so they'll go 3 along, 4 back, so about there. And this one we've got, we're going to go 2 back and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 2 that way and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 is about there. So it ends up like that. So just to recap, here I went 4 and then 2 to my point. So here I'm going to go -2 and then 4 up there. And then because I'm times each of those values by -1, it gives me 2 and then -4 to give me the enlarged point. And I would do that for every single one of the points that I've got to do. So this one goes 3 and then 4, so 3, 4. So to find my image, I would have to do -3 and -4. I'm not going to do them all because that would be too messy. But you need to think of times it by -1 in this case, times the x by -1 and times the y by -1. I think I made it clearer on this one, but that was just about the origin. That was where the centre of enlargement was given. This gave a different centre of enlargement, and this time I only had to multiply by -1 to give me the difference. So in the object, -2, 4 gave 2 -4 in the image, because I was timesing each of those values by -1, and that's what you need to remember. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you.